The internet is a weird and wonderful place, a digital universe where the unexpected is always just a click away. Every day, millions of people log on, searching for answers, entertainment, or just a little bit of distraction from daily life. It's like a giant flea market of information, memes, and cat videos, an endless bazaar where you never know what you'll stumble upon next. There's something for everyone, whether you're looking for a laugh, a fact, or a new obsession. People share all sorts of things online. Some of it's funny, some of it's heartwarming, and some of it is just plain odd. From viral dance trends to touching stories of kindness, the internet is a stage for every kind of human experience. And then, of course, there's the stuff that makes you question humanity's life choices. You know, those moments when you wonder, how did we get here? But amidst all the noise and chaos, there's a special kind of magic that keeps us coming back. It's the thrill of discovery, the joy of finding something new and unexpected. It's the magic of global curiosities, those unique traditions, stories, and perspectives from around the world that you might never encounter otherwise. The internet brings distant cultures right to your screen. The stuff that makes you go, wait, they do what and where? It's these moments of surprise and wonder that make exploring online so addictive. These curiosities are what make the internet so fascinating. They connect us, spark our imagination, and remind us how much there is to learn. They open our eyes to different cultures and ways of life, helping us see the world through someone else's perspective, even if just for a moment. They remind us that the world is a big, strange, and wonderful place, full of surprises waiting to be discovered if we're curious enough to look. But with so much content flying around, who decides what we see? Who curates this endless curiosity cabinet, and what gets left behind? That's where moderation comes in. Think of moderation like the bouncers of the internet. They're the ones who check your ID at the door, making sure things don't get too out of hand. Moderation is all about checking online content before it's shown to the public. This can include anything from social media posts and comments to videos and online articles. But why do we need these digital bouncers? Well, not everyone online is there to share cute puppy pictures. Some people want to spread misinformation, hate speech, or even harmful content. Moderators are there to filter out the bad stuff and keep online spaces safe and enjoyable for everyone. They're like the unsung heroes of the internet, working behind the scenes to keep things, relatively civil. But being a moderator is no walk in the park. In fact, it's one of the most challenging roles in the digital world, requiring a unique blend of patience, empathy, and quick thinking. It's a tough job, especially when you're dealing with a global audience. Every day, moderators interact with people from dozens of countries, each bringing their own perspectives, values, and expectations to the table. What might be considered perfectly acceptable in one culture could be deeply offensive in another. A simple comment or image can spark wildly different reactions depending on who's reading it. For example, certain gestures or jokes that are considered harmless in one country might be seen as incredibly rude or disrespectful elsewhere. Even emojis or slang can carry meanings that shift dramatically across borders. Imagine trying to moderate a global online forum where people are sharing their local customs and traditions. The sheer variety of content can be both fascinating and overwhelming. What one person sees as a fascinating cultural practice, another might flag as inappropriate or even offensive. Moderators have to constantly weigh these different viewpoints and make fair decisions. It's a minefield out there, folks. Every decision can feel like stepping onto uncertain ground, never quite sure what might trigger a strong reaction. This is where things get tricky for moderators. They're not just enforcing rules, they're also acting as cultural translators, trying to bridge gaps and prevent misunderstandings. They need to be able to understand and navigate these cultural differences, all while upholding the platform's rules and guidelines. It's a delicate balancing act that requires constant learning and adaptability. It's like trying to juggle chainsaws while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. One wrong move and everything can come crashing down. That's the reality moderators face every single day. So what kind of global curiosities are we talking about here? Well, they can range from harmless to, let's just say, eyebrow-raising. On one hand, you've got fascinating traditions like the Holi festival in India, where people celebrate the arrival of spring by throwing colorful powders at each other. It's a vibrant, joyous celebration that's visually stunning and culturally significant. On the other hand, some traditions involve practices that might raise concerns about safety or animal welfare. These are the kinds of things that moderators might have to take a closer look at, weighing cultural significance against potential harm. It's a delicate balancing act, trying to ensure that people can share their unique cultural perspectives without crossing the line into harmful or offensive territory. The internet, for all its faults, has an incredible power to connect us. It's like a digital bridge, linking people from every corner of the globe, no matter how far apart we might be. In just a few clicks, we can reach out to someone on the other side of the world, share a laugh, or learn something new. It lets us share our stories, traditions, and perspectives with people all over the world. We can celebrate our differences, discover new ideas, and build friendships that would have been impossible just a generation ago. But with great power comes great responsibility. Thanks, Uncle Ben. The freedom to connect and express ourselves online also means we have to think about how our actions affect others. That's why moderation is so important. It's not just about rules, it's about creating a space where everyone feels welcome and protected. We need rules and guidelines to ensure that online spaces are safe and respectful for everyone. These guidelines help us set boundaries so that creativity and curiosity can thrive without anyone feeling threatened or left out. At the same time, we don't want to stifle the very thing that makes the internet so fascinating: our curiosity about the world and each other. The internet is a place to ask questions, explore new cultures, and challenge our own perspectives. It's a tough balance to strike, but it's one we need to figure out. We have to find ways to encourage open-minded exploration while also making sure everyone feels secure and respected. After all, the world is a much more interesting place when we're open to exploring its many curiosities. Every new connection, every shared story, adds a little more color to the digital tapestry we're all weaving together. Just maybe, with a little bit of moderation along the way, we can make the internet a place where curiosity and kindness go hand in hand.